Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we will be doing my ultimate drugstore starter kit. Oh yeah. As you guys saw in the title, I might have added that this is for dry skin. Not only people with dry skin should have to watch this, but I have dry skin, and so a lot of my products cater to my dry skin. So for those of you who have oily skin, these products may not be good for you because of your skin type. So I just wanted to throw that out there, make sure everyone was aware, because in general a product can be good, but it could be a good hydrating primer, and if it's a good hydrating primer, someone with dry skin is not necessarily gonna like that. So I thought I would specify just so everyone was aware. If you guys like Drugstore Week, then definitely give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe. We have two, I think we have 1 or 2 more days. I think, yeah, 1 or 2 more days depending on how many videos I choose. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so I just wanted to mention too, yesterday I actually posted a video talking about the best and worst new drugstore makeup. I wanted you guys to, they were kind of speed reviews. I want you guys to know that because I'll link it up here, because I want you guys to go watch that if you haven't already, because I don't want to go too in depth with these products because it will take me forever, like 45 minutes to an hour to film this video if I go as in depth as I did in the speed reviews. And a lot of the products overlap, and if they don't overlap, honestly, it's probably not, like, I'll explain enough so you guys kind of understand, but not super in depth like I usually would if we had less products. But because it's like the whole starter kit, it's a lot of products, girl. And so just wanted to throw that out there. All right, so just to start us off, I'm gonna start with the face like I normally would. So I was gonna switch it up, but then I thought better not. So this is traditional drugstore stuff you can get from Target, Walmart, sometimes Ulta, but usually like traditional drugstore like CVS. And so the first product here is this Maybelline Master Prime Hydrating Primer. This is the best primer, super hydrating for my dry skin. It's perfect. I totally recommend if you're someone with dry skin and you need a good hydrating primer, especially like this weather that's kind of going back and forth between cold and warmer. This is the one my skin gets the most jacked up because it's like drying and then it's like, wait, but is it dry outside? I don't know. And so, wait, but is it cold outside? I don't know. So it goes back and forth, but I feel like just having this product underneath your makeup is the best. So I really like that. I also like to mix it with the Wet n Wild Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. It's the hydrating one. Now, I don't think you need both. I think if you're going to just get one, I would go with the Maybelline one. But this one just adds an extra little glow factor. And so if you're someone who wants a little extra glow, then this girl is good for you. This one is a good one. Okay, so next is foundation, and honestly, I'm gonna stop saying I have 2 because I basically have 2 for like every product. Because I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's a little hard to pick one. But for foundation, the first and the top one that I would recommend is the Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus Dewy foundation. I would recommend it over any other foundation at the drugstore. For that dewy finish that you're looking for. If you're looking for a dewy foundation, I'd recommend this one for my dry skin girls. Now, if you're looking for something extra glowy, I would go with the Revlon Candid Photoready Candid Glow Moisturizing Glow Anti-Pollution Foundation. This one is so glowy and it is so beautiful, and I think for summer it's going to be so pretty because of that beautiful glow. And so I think this one is a good one for someone who's looking for that glow. So I'd say Wet n Wild go with if you want more of a dewy, kind of a little bit more natural of a vibe. But if you want something a little bit more and a little bit glowier, I'd go with the Revlon. I love to mix them, but definitely not necessary at all. Okay, next for concealer. Now this one I actually only have 1 for because concealer, first of all, I haven't tried too many concealers from the drugstore. Like, it's just not my thing. I'm not a huge concealer kind of person. Like, I don't like to experiment. I like what I like. And they take long to use up, honestly. But one that I really love is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have the satin one. So, of course, it's more of a satin finish. It's hydrating. It is not matte at all. So I feel like if you're someone who's looking for matte, don't even bother with this. Get the original one because that one's way more matte. But this one is good, again, if you're looking for that dew, that glow, the hydrating aspect to it. This one is great for that. And it's pretty, it's like a medium coverage, medium buildable coverage, I'd say. So just so you know. I always add too much of this concealer because I like a more lightweight concealer, a more like lighter coverage, and so I usually add a bunch of layers of my lighter coverage ones, and this one is so much more, has so much more coverage than those, that just like always shocks me every time, and then I'm like, I have too much on, sorry. Okay, so for powder, the first one that I really like is this Wet n Wild's Photo Focus translucent powder. It's just, they're translucent, it's massive, it's like $5 and you get 20 grams of product. Like it is massive. But I really like this powder. I feel like this is more for your combination oily skin kind of girls and like kind of dry skin people, but for the dry skin people, I feel like you have to be very careful with it because it could become a little too drying under your eyes, all over your face, anywhere you put it. It could be a little extra drying. Like you can see, it really made my skin matte. But I don't feel like it's drying all the time. That's why I still recommend it because I like it, but I feel like it's a little bit finicky. So if you're someone who's just beginning, you know, maybe this is not the best powder because it's a little bit more finicky. But if you're someone who has for someone who's dry skin, if you're someone who has oily skin, combination skin, and you just want a staple powder, this is a really good one. You can clearly see it just makes the area smooth and look beautiful and flawless while setting it down and then helping it last all day without letting it move around or anything like that. So I really do like it. I just feel like be careful if you have dry skin. That's all I should have said. But my favorite one for my dry skin ladies, like, let me know if you can guess it because I've been talking about it nonstop this whole week. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite purchases ever of life. I should do a video of that, like my favorite purchases ever, because some products I really love, but some products I'm really, like, I went back and forth between purchasing them. I was like, I shouldn't, and then I bought it and it was so worth it, and it was just like, yes, I'm so proud of that. I'm so glad that I got it. Like, you know, I don't know, some purchases are just so good, so good. But I just like to pour in the cap. I have the shade medium. I don't know if I said that already. But I do set it with under my eyes with it with a sponge sometimes, but sometimes I'll just take it and hit the outside of my face. And it just gives you that. And this powder does not make your skin look dry or anything like that. That's why it's my favorite for my dry skin, because it keeps the glow almost without letting it slide around. It doesn't move, but it still is glowy, and you can still see the life in my skin, and I really like that. If you set your under eyes with it, it still works very nicely. I like something a little bit more, you know, you can see like what it is right now. I would like something more like this for the under eyes, more matte, I guess. I don't even want to say matte because matte sounds so bad. It's like every time I hear the word matte, I like run the other direction because I have dry skin. But I just mean like it's a little bit more smooth under the eyes, and even under the eyes with that other powder. So I like both of them. Like if I had to choose one powder ever, like for the rest of my life, it would be this Halo Glow, like no doubt about it. But it's the option's open to you. You can put it under your eyes and set your face with it, and it's perfect. Okay, next for bronzer. The first one here is this Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. It's in the Suntan number 3. I really like this bronzer. It is very silky, very soft. It's really nice on the face. I do really like it. It's like $10. I feel like for me, bronzer though is not like super exciting. Like I'm not like, this is the best bronzer ever. I don't know if there's any bronzer that I've like totally been in love with. I really like this one, but it's just a bronzer, like, you know, it does the job. I believe there's 3 different shades. Okay, my family's about to get really loud. So what we're going to do is eyebrows and eyes. So for eyebrows, my favorite brow pencil is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Micro Brow Pencil. It's literally just like the Precisely My Brow Pencil. Creamy, beautiful. It lasts all day, but it just... I thought that was dirt. I was like, oh my gosh. No, it's the design. But it lasts all day, and it fills in your brows so nice, so easy, and it's so precise. I will recommend this to everyone because it's like under $4. Obviously, it doesn't matter your skin type really. because this is just, it's a brow pencil, but it's just so good. So totally recommend. For eyeshadow, totally would recommend elf eyeshadows in general. This is the elf Opposites Attract palette. It is so good. You get so many shades for such cheap quality. No, for such a cheap price. It is perfect for, like, I don't know, every occasion. You have like your neutrals, you have your cool tones, you have everything you need. So I would totally recommend this to a beginner, to everybody, because it is just that good. They just came out with their bite-sized eyeshadow palettes as well. Totally would recommend. They're so good. They're creamy, they're buttery, they're soft, and they're really beginner friendly, honestly. But they're like kind of everyone friendly, if you will. So I totally would recommend this, as well as their e.l.f. the liquid eyeshadows. I'm talking about e.l.f. a lot, but I feel like e.l.f. for eyeshadows is the place to be at the drugstore, because brands like Milani, Maybelline, they have like overpriced eyeshadows, I feel like, that are like just not worth it. I would rather go, if I'm gonna go get an eyeshadow palette, I would rather get ColourPop for that price than Maybelline or Milani. So I feel like if you're going for the drugstore for an eyeshadow, I would stick with e.l.f. And they're so good. So the glitter eyeshadow is in the shade Flirty Birdy. I'm gonna try to figure out a look going on here, but I just don't want to be talking for years and a half. So okay, so my phone is so rude and it went out of storage. So anyway, just to recap real quick, I ended up doing obviously the blue. You guys saw that part where I did like the I mixed these two, this light shade and this shade, to get a nice crease shade, and then I stuck this blue all over the lid. And then I put a navy blue eyeliner in the waterline, which is the No Budge retractable liner from e.l.f. in the shade Navy. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful, so creamy, so nice. I don't talk about this a lot because it's newer to me, and I haven't reviewed it really much because, I don't know, I feel like eyeliner was a little bit boring. But not this one. This one's really nice, and you could get it in black brown. I feel like it's a really good option if you're looking for something that's not a pencil, and you still like want it to be creamy, nice, and good quality. That's this one is a good one. But then I also used, I mentioned I used the Wet n Wild brow pencil. I love this brow pencil so much, guys, so freaking much. It's way less than the Precisely My Brow. I've never tried the Anastasia brow pencil, but I'm sure they're pretty similar. What else did I do? I also took the, where is it? Oh, here it is. The e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow, and I put that in my inner corner, and it is so cute. It's like shiny. This gives me like Coachella vibes with like the glitter on your face. And then put on some lashes. So I haven't used lashes in a while, and I thought it was going to take me forever and a day, but because these lashes are so amazing, it took me like a couple minutes. These are the Ardell Wispies. They're literally just the Ardell Wispies. Don't get the demi wispies. I hate the demi wispies, but the regular wispies are the best. So good, so easy to apply. You just put some glue on them. I have the I have the Duo brush on adhesive with vitamins, whatever, but it's a really good, I had this freaking for so long, for like a couple years, and it's lasted so long, but it's so good. It just makes everything easy, puts it on, it doesn't dry white. You can't see like white all over my eyes. These are just the best lashes, and I don't talk about them enough. I know for a fact you can get them at Ulta. I'm so sorry, at Target. You can get them at Ulta, I believe, but I'm not sure about Walmart. But either way, if you can get to a Target, because they're so good. So good, girl. So then I'm just gonna set my face with the e.l.f. Glow Plus Dewy Mist. It has coconut and argan oil. This is the best dewy mist ever. I've tried the Pixie Glow Mist, which I like, but this one is better. It's $8 and it is just delicious. It smells great, and it actually does do stuff to your face. It makes it a little bit more glowy. And so I feel like there's so many facial sprays that just wet your face and you're like, great, I got like nothing. But this is so good. It really like sinks into the skin and like works with the product underneath it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so good. So good. All right, so I think that was basically everything I did while my camera was out of storage. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna use this Hard Candy Dare to Extend Ultimate Lash Extension. This is, you can get at Walmart, and this is the only thing that sucks about it is that, because I know I don't have any mascaras that are like traditional drugstore. Like, although you can get this at Walmart, you can't get it at Ulta, you can't get it at Target, you can't get it at CVS. It's an a Target exclusive, so that's what kind of sucks about it. But I don't have like another one that you can just get at all those places. I need to expand my horizons. I'm thinking of getting a L'Oreal or Maybelline mascara because I have a coupon, but we'll see. All right, so let's quickly go on to blush. So my top favorite drugstore blush that I will recommend to everybody is probably the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. I was like, what are they called? I don't know, I just forgot right there. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. I have the shade Mellow Wine. These are so good. They really honestly like are just like high-end blushes. They really remind me of the Tarte blushes. I feel like the formula and like the texture of them is different, but they last all day. They're super pigmented. They're beautiful on the face. You can build them up, you can sheer them out, you can just do so much with them. I'm obsessed. That's why like I love the Tarte blushes as well, but these are just so close. Just look how delicious it is, and the shade is my favorite of life. So bomb, so good. Totally recommend. They're a couple bucks. They're honestly less than $5. I believe they're either $4.99 or like less than that. And they're so good. I just went ham, but so good. So good. After I upload my videos, I like to watch them because I want to make sure like everything uploaded perfectly fine. I'm sure like a bunch of people do that because you want to make sure it uploaded normal. And so I watched it and I did that in my video. It was like, so good, done. And so now that's stuck in my head. We're honestly almost done. So for highlighter, the highlighter that I will totally recommend to anybody and everybody, I feel like, is the Wet n Wild highlighters. This is the Mega Glow highlighting powder. I have the shade Golden Flower Child. Now I feel like these are not super, like they're not super blinding, super pop. They're pretty natural and they're good for people who are, first of all, first starting with highlighter, but also like are just doing some everyday glowing. They want to do some everyday kind of glowing, nothing too out there, nothing like my inner corner. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is a good option for everybody. Honestly, these are easy to like sheer out. If you take a light fan brush, you can sheer it out, or if you take a blending brush at this, like after you've done this and kind of just blend it in, it kind of goes a little bit more sheer, a little bit more natural. So I feel like that's why I recommend these. I feel like they're really easy to make natural. You can build them up. If you wet them, they'll be a little bit more blinding, shining. So I feel like it's so versatile. Totally would recommend to everybody. One that I've been just trying recently, I just got this. This is the e.l.f. X Nabla, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. My bad. But it's their loose highlighter, and this one, if you are looking for something shiny, glowy, shimmering, shining the whole nine, if you're looking for something like that, I would go with this one. It is so blinding. I'm about to like show you. I'm about to show you. I just took the smallest amount. You can see, girl. Stop. Look how blinding she is. It is like, look. It is like, oh my gosh, it's like you just amp it up times 10 when you add this. And I would never add them together normally, but just for the sake of the video, I want you guys to see both. But it is so blinding by itself. It's beautiful. Now I think this is a more of a deeper shade, so if you're someone with a lighter skin tone, I don't know how much you love the shade on you, because this is a little bit not deeper, but I feel like it's just a little bit like gold, so it ends up being a little bit deeper, honestly. So yeah, but it is super shiny, super blinding, and I feel like I cannot wait for summer so I can wear this every day. Every day. Elf has been, Elf has the only, well, Elf has really nice packaging because you need the sifter, and so you can turn it to like get the product out, and so it's really nice, but I'm scared that I'm gonna leave it open. I would die. All right, so let's just finish off with lips. Okay, I really have to share this because this is not traditional drugstore, but I need to tell you, I've been talking about the Essence Stay at Hour lip liners probably this whole week because I'm just in love with them. They're so creamy, they're so nice, they apply beautifully, but I've been sleeping on the shade Keep Receipts, which is the one I just put on right now, and it looks so stunning, so I need to wear it. And so I'm telling you, these are $2.99 at Ulta. If you are like, I don't know, if you're anti-Ulta and you only want to go to the drugstore, suck it up and go to Ulta because these are too good to pass up. Too good. Too good. But one of the glosses that I've been obsessed with, yeah, let's go with this one. This is the Revlon lustrous, super lustrous lip gloss in the shade Crystal Clear 200. These are the best glosses ever. Probably my top favorite. Probably my top. I need a gloss that like is dedicated to like putting on top of lips, and a gloss that's dedicated to wearing alone because it gets stained and I hate that. So I'm gonna need to pick up another one, you know, because they're so good. It just makes my lips juicy, voluptuous, everything you want in lip gloss. This girl does it. She done did it, but now it's stained for good. Oh well. $5, super cheap. Revlon you can get, I think, at CVS, Target. Not sure about not sure about Target, but I mean, it's not sure about Walmart, but I know you can get it at different places. And so yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this drugstore starter kit. If you're looking to start a collection, I feel like these products are perfect. They're my favorite, especially if you have dry skin, for those like base products. But for the rest of the products, if you don't have dry skin, definitely would recommend this lip liner. Is so good, and I'm sorry that you can't get it at the regular drugstore, but I just need to wear it. So the quote for today is, life doesn't require that we be the best, only that we try our best. I might have said that one before, but either way, it is just so true. You know, as long as you're working hard, giving 110 all the time, you'll be living the vida loca. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.